Oh my God, the cone doesn't tilt far from the evergreen. I don't know what to say about that. Wonderful, you guys. We got a little bit of everything today, don't we? What a cross section of society. We got we had Mario from the barrio. We have a retired detective from New York. We have I may say, elderly gay man. Right? We got the second half is going to be a cowboy, an albino, a dwarf, and a Maori warrior, actually. So that'll be nice. Okay, knocking them dead with the riff and stuff at the beginning. What's up, guys? We still got a little bit of energy? What's going on? Maybe a little bit. Okay, I don't know, man. I just, like you said, I just moved here. I moved from San Francisco. I heard that if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. So I'm just trying to find out if I can make it in Cleveland. So that's why I'm here. Thank you very much. Thank you for that. Thank you for that laugh. That was a good one. She did the She's like, yeah. That's what that laugh is. Don't worry, you guys. I've done this a million times. I've had every type of crowd. I've had every humiliation possible up here, okay? I've done it. You guys know about walking people in comedy? It's called walking people. They get up and leave because of you. And all the other comics blame you for it. They're like, you fucking walk those guys. I've had the worst. I walked a 13-month-old child from a show. His parents told me these were the first steps he's ever taken in his life. They were crying. They were like, thank you. That was so beautiful. It's good. I just moved here, you guys, like I said. Man, it was shocking. I have a tiny bedroom now. I moved to New York, tiny bedroom. Okay, you guys, I'm 50 years old, okay? I had to downgrade from a queen-size bed to a full-size bed. You know how that feels at 50 years old? It's like I'm Benjamin Button, but just with the bedding situation. You know what's next, right? Twin-size bed. Then 10 years later, race car bed. And I die at 90 in a crib. Just, this is so space efficient. It's going to be good, yeah. I am 50 years old. Sometimes people tell me I look young for my age. I love that. I love when people do that. But I hate it when they tell me I look young for my age, but they don't know my age yet. Yes, it's like a form of bald bigotry. They're like, you don't look as old as you obviously are. Okay, good. I feel like I should shift into a little more. We've definitely had the R-word barrier broken here today. Right, we've had that broken. You got to be careful with that stuff, right? I live in fucking Brooklyn. You can't be going around, you know. And that's because language changes over time. You know, that's how it goes. Things don't sound right. It sounded right before. And I saw this, I was thinking of this the other day because I saw this sign. I feel like they have to change this sign. It sounds bad. When you're driving, I saw it because the sign said, caution, slow children playing. You guys know this sign? It's like, I always read it as slow children myself, you know? And that's not good. But it's better when I was growing up. When I was growing up, it was worse. It just said, caution, retarded children playing. Which is, that's bad, right? That's bad. Not as bad as when my dad was growing up, though. The sign was way worse. It had these quotation marks on it. It said, caution, retarded children playing. Which I thought was very weird, right? That's bad. That's the 1970s for you, though, right? That's bad. Not as bad as when my grandpa was growing up, though. The sign was way worse. It said, check it out, retarded children playing. What? That's insane, you guys. Right? Isn't that insane? Not as insane as when my great-grandpa was growing up, though. The sign was way worse. It said, check it out, retarded children playing, nickel to watch. That's fucking crazy, man. That's the 1940s for you, though. You know what I'm talking about? That was bad. That was bad. Not as bad as when my great-great-grandpa was growing up, though. The sign was way worse. It said, check it out, retarded children playing, nickel to watch, no Irish, no Jews. That's crazy, you guys. Crazy, right? Anyway, that was the last one. Thank you. All right, we're rolling, you guys. This is good. Give it up for, I love, by the way, may I just say I love older gay gentlemen? Can I say this? I respect older gay men, okay? Because they went through fucking shit, okay? Dude, I know it's not perfect now, but don't tell me it's as bad as it was when you were fucking a gay man in the 60s, 70s. Everybody was it was homophobic. My dad was like every other dad. He was like, they didn't want his son to be gay. Every dad I knew was like this. My dad came up to me and he goes, listen, you bring home a date, better be a woman. You catch my drift? And I'm like, not really. Keep in mind, I just turned 6. But he got a little better, my dad. Like, he was a Democrat, so they kind of dragged him forward, So like 10 years later, he comes up to me. He made it halfway there. He goes, listen, you bring home a date, it better be a woman or a guy who's a bottom. Catch my drift? All I know is I raised the top. I tell the guys at work, I don't want no gay son of mine's taking it from behind from some gay guy. My gay son's gonna be wrecking gay guys' gay assholes. That's my boy. That's how it was, man. That's how it was in the 1970s. This is how it fucking was. So, I'm out there, a little bit of a pregnancy scare recently. Almost got laid. That was a close one. Watch out for that. It's tougher for me out there now, man. I gotta find women my age. I'm 50. I'm trying to find somebody my age. I've dated some younger women. My last girlfriend, like she's currently 34 years old. I'm 50, she's 34, so 16-year age difference. And honestly, most of the time you don't even really think about it. It doesn't really come up that much. But then like once in a while you get like a really sudden reminder of how big the difference is. I was hanging out with like some old friends at my birthday party, and telling old stories about high school, people I knew when I was in high school. When I was like 17 years old, telling this story about, and I go, yeah, this was about 1992, I would say. And she just hears that, she goes, yeah, I was 1. And we all just like backed away like, ugh. Suddenly it was really weird, you know what I mean? Because we were all imagining me at 17 years old. Imagine I'm 17 years old, right? And someone pops out of a time machine, just goes, from the future. You see that baby over there? You're gonna have sex with that person one day. I would have been like, get away from me, you fucking weirdo. But they would have been right. They would have been right. So that just taught me, you don't know how life's gonna turn out, You never do. That's why like now when I see a baby, I'm like, I don't know, maybe. I'm just saying maybe. I've been burned on this thing before. Okay, thanks. You guys did your best. And so did I. Thank you.